this other thing I did on the last live, right? To add a compile time error when aliasing non-elixir module without the S option. So the issue is basically this, for like for remembering, you can alias non-elixir modules like this, but this is not useful because it's going to alias the atom lists to this atom, elixir.lists. So it's even harder to actually access it. So the idea would be to print an error message saying, hey, if you want to alias this module as another thing in Elixir, please use the S option, right? So there were some suggestions on my, one of them is from Joseph Aline. This is more complex. I'm going to get back here afterwards, but the other one would be from Fernando Tapiarico. So he's saying like the message would be better maybe as something like this, and I agree actually, because it makes more sense. Like it's not an invalid alias module, it's just an alias that couldn't be inferred automatically, right? So what I'm going to do is to go to my elixir pool, and I'm going to go to the elixir expand URL line 1129. This is the message, this is the way. I've just started watching The Mandalorian, so yeah, this is the way. This is his suggestion, and I'm going to also have to fix the expand tests. Where is it? Like there was a test for it somewhere. All right, expansion tests. Yeah, this here is the message I need to change. Oh, vi p here. It is going to be inferred automatically for module X, and in here I'm going to put a line break just to make it. So module here is going to be lists. Modules. Yeah, that's it. All right. Oh, never mind. I have to make clean test elixir. Is it test elixir? I'm going to run all the tests just in case. And this would be the first thing. And the other, meanwhile, while the tests go there, the other suggestion by Joseph Alim is like, this looks good, but you likely want to do it on elixir aliases less. That's another function instead of in here, by changing it to return OK something or error something, right? And then you change the colors of elixir aliases less accordingly. All right, I think I can do that. Let me see what. Let me see first, let me commit this. Changing the message, the error message to a clear one as suggested by Vertabrico. Is it that Vertbrick? There's no Vertabric. All right, three letters from each name of him. Quite neat. All right, one failure. Right, what's the catch? Oh, I see. That's a problem. I mean, I think I can just, I can't actually break the line like that. Isn't there any other message? Because these are regexes, right? The tilde error. But if I put a line break here, it's going to try to match for a line break. And I can't actually merge it like that. I mean, I could just not, could try to match just like this. This would be good enough. The other parts is just some more detail. Oops. CA, amending. Make test, because I don't need to clean it anymore. Like the only thing I change is the test itself. So even better, bin elixir, just running, no, oh right, no file name. I think I have to go on lib elixir. Yeah, it passed now. Pushing it. All right, next thing would be, here. This is resolved. Copying this whole thing to, actually moving it to elixir aliases last accordingly. All right, and then changing the colors accordingly. All right. First, let me check elixir aliases. Starts with last. All right, this is the function that he's telling me where I could actually check. It's exported, yeah. And where it's called elixir aliases less. There's only one place that it's called, which is in here. All right, I should then, all right, here, span false. That's the only place that's calling. All right. So instead of an if here, it should be a case. And then I do a for mirror in case it's an error. That's it. That's it. Yeah, pretty easy actually to move it there. All right. The only thing I have to care about now is elixir expand in here invalid alias module. This whole thing here, I make it back to the previous option, which is just this. And this is the whole logic that's going to be moved to the other place. Oops. To here, somewhere here. Right, what happens? An atom comes, it gets the last, from list reversed, atom to list, atom. And then puts elixir atom. All right. So I don't need to actually check the as here because this is going to be called on the as option. All right, so it's not eref, it's atom. Atom. And in here I just return this. Is it dot? No, it's not dot. It's here. It's dot. Wait, what? Yeah, here's dot. All right. All right. So here I return OK and the last item. Otherwise, I return error. And in here, then right. And in here, the place that I call aliases last, I check wait, with if include by default. Oh, I see. All right. Here. I just call case of often and if it's error, then it's the form here. The last one doesn't have. And if it's OK, atom, OK, ref. Actually, new ref, right? It's not possible to reassign. So yeah, I'm not sure if you got my reasoning here, but I think that this last function that Jose Valim suggested me is the function that takes the last bit of the elixir module, right? So when you do something like this, alias 1.2, the last function there is what's going to get this 2 here from here. So that's what's going to get the 2. But wait, what? If I do alias 1.2 as new 2, all right, let me cancel ix. What I found strange is this bit here, like as you can see, the only place that calls this less is when it's false, but if it's as new, it gets the whole ref. Interesting. Like alias 1.2 as new 2, it actually doesn't alias, it just ignores. Pretty interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this should be it then. Right, what I changed here is the last function actually is moved to inside here, and if it's not, if the atom to list, I can actually make that a little bit better, because I can match that and save the value here, because the atom to list here, I do the same in here again. So this is basically the whole result here. Right, atom list. Let's call it just list. So guess the last. Wait, what? Of the reversed list? That doesn't make any sense actually. I mean, why? Oh, right. Never mind. The last here is yeah, this is the one. So if it's a point, returns the ACC. If it's the header and tail, it accumulates the header. If it's empty, it returns the ACC. Yeah, I'm gonna trust this actually works. I mean, why not, right? It should work. I'm not sure just if I shouldn't actually put this on another. Something like this. Let me see, make clean, compile. I can just run test too. So removed everything. So now it's gonna recompile the elixir-lang code. Right, syntax error before error. Should expand as undefined. 919, 917, and 17. If yeah, just the thing is that I just forgot the semicolon. The semicolon always. So recompiling erlang files, and E is unbound. What is unbound here? Form error E. the E is unbound. The meta was also unbound, right? I guess we are good now. Yeah, it passed. It's compiling the old version. For anyone who's wondering, no, I actually don't know Erlang that well. And am I afraid of messing up stuff on the Elixir compiler? A bit, but I mean, if I do mess up and José Valim and the other guys don't actually catch the error, it's of course it's partially my fault, but it's also partially their fault too. So I mean, it's kind of impossible to actually get to release that as a main error on the language, you know, like, so contributing I do know that some people are really afraid of contributing to open source because they don't want to mess up with the other people's stuff, you know, or sometimes they don't want to feel like they're the dumbest person in the room. But sincerely, that's not, you should not feel bad for being the dumbest person in the room, because that means you have a lot to learn with those people, you know. So yeah, that's a good situation to be in. When you're the smartest one in the room, I would strongly suggest you to search for another room with smarter people than you, you know. So yeah, that's what's good about contributing to Elixir and these Elixir projects, like the main ones like the Hex Package Manager, Ecto, Phoenix Live View, Elixir. There's always a lot of issues that you can tackle, and plus the fact that the people reviewing your pull requests, they are very smart, and they do know a lot of stuff that you could learn, and that makes you a better programmer. So I'm sure I'm a better Erlang programmer after this pull request, because I just practiced it a little bit more. Like, never got to practice it that much, but anyways. Oh. All tests passed on Elixir E units, and testing X unit Elixir stuff. It looks like it got stuck or something, I don't know. Or it just takes a lot. All right, so already see. Not sure what's happening, because it's taking really a long time to execute. Maybe I introduced a bug on the compiler, I don't know. Is this the previous version? Like, it is, right? Eref expand alias meta true eref eopcity. Eref expand alias meta true eref eopcity. Yeah, should be. Sure what's happening. So expand as when it's false, if it's included, ref, otherwise form error. Like it is in here, right? Meta included by default, ref if included by default. Might be, yeah, it might be that in elixir lib elixir test elixir expansion. No, is it elixir? A bin expansion? No. What is that test? Elixir kernel expansion. Elixir kernel expansion test. All right, this test passed. Make test elixir. Is it test elixir like that? Yeah. It's taking a, let's review it more carefully. All right, so it might be the here. It might be the list here, the list thing here. So what I'm going to do is to just redo the atom to list in here and check if, oh, why was it taking that long? All right. Yeah, never mind. The elixir test passed, as you saw there. So I'm committing it and calling it a day. Refactor moved the check for non-elixir modules to elixir aliases, no, less, as suggested by Giuseppe the man. GP to git push, and this is going to be, oh, I introduced a line break here. Let me kill it. CA. All right, git push. Wait, what? No. CA. Messing that up that much. Right, pushing it. No. Yep, the line break should go anyway. So, yeah, it looks like this should be now. Right, expand as. because it's the only place I changed, and the invalid module, and so yep, our suggestions, I'll change. That's good enough now. You want me to change anything else? Thanks. All right. I think we are good for today. Yeah, hopefully that was not as boring as it looks like it is. But yeah, I'm thinking here maybe just, what time is it? 2:30. Yeah, it was pretty fast. I'm going over my list of notifications while live. So these ones I can totally ignore. They are on a personal fork inbox. That's something I do regularly. Oh, let me mark it. Another string marker. All right. So yeah, let me go over. Not as interested on Broadway today. Also, Axon, I'm not proficient on that one.